Hello and welcome to Wednesday, the day of Wednesdays. It's late, but it's almost tomorrow. We don't even celebrate Christmas. Well, this is a Hindu family, but we always take time to kind of celebrate the Christmas tradition as it's kind of an Americanized holiday. It's also a chance and excuse to get together because don't think we've ever had a Diwali celebration, but Christmas is a time for, you know, allowing the family to just be together and do stuff together, right? So that's the plan for tomorrow, hopefully. Today was pretty chill. One of the things that I want to do as a joke was make some crab rangoon, so I started that process today. But other stuff that we want to cook tomorrow would be like a seafood fried rice and I gotta do dessert. And there's probably some other stuff too that I'm not recalling at the moment. But in order to make that seafood fried rice, uh, we need to make rice first. So yesterday, my mom and I measured out 6 cups of just plain white rice and put it in a container. And we're like, okay, we'll cook this out tomorrow. So we get this big pot out. We put the rice in. We put water in. And my mom's like, why don't we cook this in the oven? I'm like, sure, why not? So we put it in the oven. And after X amount of time passes, we check in on it. It's not quite there. And we're like, okay, why is that? Turns out in order to cook rice in the oven, you should probably have a lid on it or something covering it, which we didn't. So we added a little bit more water, returned it to the oven with a bit of foil, and we're like, if we pull it out, it's not good. It's not good. Somehow it is both overcooked and undercooked. Yeah, somehow we had both overcooked and undercooked rice. And as a result, we were like, okay, well, can we salvage this in any way? So we tossed it back in the oven one more time with a little bit more water, kept it closed, and then we pulled it out of the oven. We closed it with foil, but we pulled it out of the oven and put the lid on it because the lid has like a little plastic piece that won't survive the oven. And then the pot vacuum sealed. Because of the pressure difference, you could physically lift the pot by the lid. Let's see if I have the video ready. Here it is, and if I lower my brightness because it's always too bright. Yeah, somehow that happened. And that's not it's not how pots work or lids. But that happened, so uh the way to get out of that is by just turning up the heat on the stove and just holding up on the pot, just pulling on it every couple of seconds just to see if you can release that pressure. Eventually it did release, and the rice was ruined. So it was up to me to just make a couple more batches of rice in the rice cooker, and then just lay it out on put it in a container and let that kind of chill in the fridge overnight as the lid is somewhat ajar, so that there's a bit more air circulation and it dries out a bit more so that we can use it for said fried rice. So hopefully everything will go well there, but while that rice is cooking, because of course it happens, I had to do a grocery store run, so literally just pick up 2 bottles of soda. Champagne cola and cream soda were the requests, so I just walked over there while I was in the oven and then came back and dealt with the rice then. But we got the rice cooker settled, we got everything going, so hopefully cooking doesn't take too long tomorrow, but we'll see how that goes. For now, that's where I'm going to call it here for today. So, thank you all for watching. I hope to see you tomorrow. And until then, later.